This is Emily Piggott with a special news report. In the last hour, police have confirmed that William Tyndale has left the country. He is now believed to be in Germany. A witness reports seeing Tyndale at Heathrow early this morning. Joining us now, live from Heathrow Airport, is our reporter, Anita French. Anita, can you give us any more information?
Well, Emily, airport officials have just issued a statement saying at 6:25 this morning, Tyndale, using a false passport, caught flight BT211 to Hamburg. Police were only alerted when an airport cleaner in the departure lounge recognised Tyndale after seeing his picture in the newspaper only the previous evening. Airport security have launched an investigation into how Tyndale managed to clear passport control despite the fact that security had recently been tightened. And now back to the studio.
Meanwhile, police have launched their own inquiry into how Tyndale, dubbed the most wanted man in England, managed to evade capture. They are still searching for the safe house where Tyndale has been in hiding for the past 4 months. Joining us now from central London is our own Home Affairs correspondent Fiona Rattier, who was at the police press conference earlier. Fiona, what can you tell us?
The police believe that Tyndale is now hiding in Hamburg. They are in close contact with their German counterparts and think it is only a matter of time before he is apprehended. Meanwhile, they are appealing to any witnesses to come forward who were in the London area early this morning and may have noticed something suspicious.
Some leading figures have criticised the police for failing to find Tyndale. What was their reaction to that?
Well, they were very anxious to stress that London is a large place when it comes to locating one individual. However, they had to admit that this man has evaded capture for 6 months, and they are no nearer to finding him now than they were at the start.
Fiona in central London, thank you. Tyndale was educated at Oxford University. We've joined now from our Oxford studio by lecturer. Professor, if I could start with you. You were one of Tyndale's lecturers. Can you tell us anything about him?
Well, he was a very bright and conscientious student. He never failed to get an essay in on time and always did very well in exams. He was a very independent character, though, and spent most of his time studying alone in his room, rather than with his colleagues.
Did you ever experience any trouble with him?
No, none at all, although he always spoke his mind. There were several times when he was reprimanded by the principal for airing his controversial views publicly, but personally I found him a pleasant person and a very hard-working student.
Miss Gillam, if I could turn to you, can you tell me from your experience of Tyndale what his next move might be?
Of course, William was always very determined. If he started something, then he made sure he carried it on to the end. I expect now he'll be finding somewhere safe to stay until the fuss has died down.
Have you any idea where that might be?
Well, he had lots of friends all over the continent, so he could be anywhere. I think Germany is probably the most likely because he once mentioned some people there who were sympathetic to his cause.
Miss Gillam, thank you. Just to repeat the main news again, we've just heard that William Tyndale has fled the country. Police believe he is now hiding in Germany. We'll bring you any more news as we get it. Thank you.